Ooh, do I want to give you this +1 summoning helmet, Pete?
Yeah?
But it requires 11 strength. Can you wield it?
That's dumb.
It's like chainmail or something.
I don't know if I want to invest a point in strength.
Okay, I mean, I
Yeah.
I'll wear it just for the armor.
Alright, let's get out of here. Where is the way out?
Here, I'll send you this other hat in case you need some physical.
I know I've said it so many times, but it is so hard to stream with a mic in front of your face. Ooh. That might be better than Los's. Oh, Los isn't wearing anything.
That's good.
Now she's got a stupid hat with her fancy clothes. Perfect.
It's like a hood or something. And yeah, I just went back all over there and looted pretty much everything. A couple things you missed.
Did you see the jar of mind maggots I found?
I did have that last time. I don't know what it's for.
Worth a ton of gold.
Yeah, I feel like anything that's worth a ton, I want to like keep it.
Yeah, I mean, that's 500 gold. That's so much.
Do you need some rings, by the way? They're crappy, but
Not really.
it's 4 magic armor and 2 magic armor.
How do we get out of here? There's no easy way to get out of here? Badoo. Oh, that's right. Last time we walked down this vine or something over here, didn't we?
We did not finish exploring any direction. We stopped after the zombie. Oh, there's a waypoint down here. Oh, maybe this chest isn't opened.
Oh.
The one in the maze. Maybe you found the axe in there, and you just were holding it the whole time and didn't know. Maybe not, but
I don't know. That sounds a little far-fetched. Alright, well, there's still a thingy over here. But where do we want to use this precious crumbling skull?
we'll just use it on the door that opens to the chest right here.
Sounds like a plan. Is that this one?
There's 2 doors.
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
Good luck, Pete.
What's in it? An unidentified staff. It does randomize the thingies. I'll send this to the prince. Maybe he can use a bow and his thing.
He cannot, but that is a really strong bow. 20% chance to silence on hit. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, 20% is pretty high, ain't it? No,
I don't know what's back here. Probably nothing. There's like a whole path. Oh, another skull.
want out of here.
Gonna do a little looting around the back.
Oh,
of this
here we
keep.
go. The vine down is over here. Boop boop. Later,
There's
nerds.
nothing.
It's Frosty over here. Green means friendly, right? Surely.
Yeah.
Frozen ground in the middle of a swamp.
Oh, I don't know about that, Will. Oh my god. There is a dragon with, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.5 kHP over here.
Ooh, that might be a bit much for us. However,
A winter
we
dragon.
can always save and give it a shot.
What on earth is it doing chained up here?
Oh, it knocked me down.
Are you fighting it?
No. I think we're supposed to save it, Will.
Oh, it's chained up. I don't know, it looks kind of evil.
Nah. Nothing could be that evil, right?
Yeah, I mean, we just freed a whole bunch of, like, necromancers.
Yeah, but they were good necromancers, not the bad kind. Why am I knocked down again? Jeez Louise.
One of them killed children for fun.
And women.
We don't talk about women.
Spare not them. Spare no one. Equally. Alright.
If you keep walking on ice, you're gonna.
Oh, that's a big
I hope
dragon.
you say.
The impact knocked you back.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of this.
No. Oh, I thought you were going to hit the dragon. I was like, well, we've had better ideas.
Not me.
The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his
This thing's just gonna
intense
eat you.
gaze
It's gonna
upon you.
say,
Frozen tears
"Thanks, dude."
glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber.
It's Vin Diesel the dragon,
But
dude.
of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence?
Laugh.
Should I laugh? What does that second one even mean? It now dogs your heels. What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything because you're not like. I don't know. You're not like about to kill him. I guess maybe that's what that means, but
Does that mean I'm about to kill you? Okay, I'm not going with that one.
My fate, it seems, is not my own to call.
Correct. That's how fate works.
My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand enthralled to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies.
yeah, who the heck did it?
Yeah.
The witch Rebecca.
Ah,
I was in
Redecker.
love with her once. For
Oh.
the smallest slight, really a trifle, she wielded a purging wand against me, enslaving me to her will. Now only my voice remains my own.
Okay.
Now, I did not choose this. As I am quite sure you did not choose that ornamentation around your neck.
Break it. Break the necklace.
She trekked far underground beneath a nearby tower seeking ingredients for her vile potions.
Underground. Do we know where that is?
I can feel her
It's a
dark
nearby
heart
tower.
beating within my own even from here.
So I wonder.
I await that you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny one. Cat to your mouse.
What a horrible insult. Can he? How could he?
She consumed all my
not
source
an
with a
insult.
purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could
Outlaw.
retrieve it for me,
Yeah, I'm not doing that
I
one.
could be free again.
Why do you not pick your outlaw as your background, dude?
You
My
would have
background sucks.
gratitude,
I had like 2
and
choices.
whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Alright, where's this vile witch?
We have to find a nearby tower.
I don't know. This
Better not be
there
any
looks
ice
like
over
there's
here.
loot back here, Will. You're the loot lord. Where is it?
Yeah, there's some back here. I mean, oh, it's another cave. Starfish worth 100 gold.
Another cave.
Yeah, shall we go in?
Captain's Hideaway. Oh, this is where the Skelly boy was pointing.
There's a cooking pot down there.
Cup of tea. I can tell you what that does.
Well, tell me.
Makes you more awake.
Oh, there's a scary door.
Gary?
Look, it's got a face.
Wooden door reeks of salt and seaweed. Not a single nick or gouge mars the detailed face carved across
Reeks
its
of
surface.
salt.
It also has no lock or handle.
You have to give it a
when you run
kiss.
your fingers across the wood, the carved face comes to life.
I don't like the nose ring.
This ship has the claim of the captain. Unless you belong to Sec Zapper, I suggest you leave. Yeah, right. Cap doesn't die. He waits. Well, since you are so polite like. No.
Finesse, Constitution. You have tons of Constitution, right?
Yep.
You do it.
Hello, door.
It also had
This ship has the claim of the captain.
I'm a noble.
Unless you belong to Sex
Yeah,
Zappa,
why
I
did you get the
suggest
cool
you
cross-classy
leave.
things, man?
'Cause I'm super freaking
since
cool.
You are so
Failure. Oh, I needed persuasion, even though it tricked me.
nice try.
That was
What
with
else
the
do you got?
Constitution thing? Oh, it was both a Constitution and a Persuasion roll. I get it.
No, I failed because my persuasion skill was below 3.
Get out my sight.
I couldn't. There's a 0% chance of success.
I have 0 Persuasion. And
Very funny.
what about the prince? Why can't I look at your prince, dude? What?
Yeah, you can't click on other people's.
Does the
Things.
prince have Persuasion?
He happens to have 1, and I
Did
needed
you hear me
3.
on the first go round? Well, since no.
That's stupid. That looks like some good stuff in there, dude.
Alright, he failed also. But he got 1, because he has 1 persuasion, I see. It is very binary.
Yeah, of course not. Alright, whatever. I don't think any of us are ever going to have enough persuasion, so. But for our next run, one of us will need persuasion.
Let me see, what are the other civil abilities? I put them all into sneaking, which is useful, but it's not that useful.
Yeah, I mean, it's been useful for a fight or two, though.
Yeah, it gets me into position, but I think that there's more to the
Oh, we're about to be in a fight, I think.
mini game.
Ready?
Oh yeah, there's someone up here to the left. It's a bear.
Well, it's a druid, right?
I don't know. It says it's a bear cub.
the mewling cub looks
Oh,
up to you with
sneaking
the
has failed.
saddest eyes.
Ran away. Wait, did it come back?
This guy up here is
The
out of
keening
his
cub
mind.
looks sadder than anything you've ever seen.
Which guy?
this guy up here. His like vision radius is minuscule.
Well, I don't like magisters. What does
The
this
young
guy say?
magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his clothes.
he's been blinded, Will.
He's been blinded.
Stop!
All his friends are dead.
Who goes there?
I think they died fighting this bear over here.
He raises.
State your name! Now!
Is he gonna give up?
I don't know.
Escaped. Hold still.
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go! It's my job, it's why I'm here!
Permanently blinded? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a void woken on your head at any time.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces.
I keep trying to
stumbling
help
over
this guy,
rock
but he's a
stuck in
butthead.
mud.
No! No! Don't try anything. Do you hear? Stop!
He's nuts.
I've had enough. Okay, buddy. there any element here? No. Oh, okay, game.
We're starting off right.
We're just getting warmed up, you know? Ooh. It's clobbering time.
Yeah. Chop.
All the weird numbers. Oh, I like how the Red Prince didn't get an AOO there.
Usually if you move close to the person, that doesn't provoke. You get a little bit of play. It's
Well,
worth a lot.
1700 XP. Thank you.
He had a letter.
Maybe we should stop to talk.
I
See what
mean,
it said.
if he wasn't an idiot, he would have lived. But no. The dead bear, huh?
It was his mom and like wife or something saying that they miss him.
Oh, is that to guilt trip us?
I guess.
F5.
They were still being racist to us though, saying that they're glad the sorcerers are gone.
Oh, there's Magisters over here. Well, let's get them.
Okay, let me just enter my sneak mode.
You don't need to sneak until you get to me.
Let's see. I've got a big sneaky radius.
Hold on.
Magisters.
You ready?
I thought these marshes were abandoned. Follow the cart.
Let me know.
A lady then.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Just open. Go ahead.
Alright, going in.
Alondaar's turn. Alondaar, Lord of Poison.
Go to sleep.
Chloroform. Poison Dartu. And now, Fortification. You're now a terracotta warrior.
I've got 200 armor and I can't be stopped.
Yes. But can I be stopped?
I like that guy. He's looking over me.
Oh, I have high ground here.
No you don't.
I have high ground, but my path is interrupted. Thank you. Dang, that fire totem looks dope.
Oh.
Why'd he use that on his own guy?
Oh, because he was sleeping. He wanted to wake him up and give him a turn. That's so cheesy.
Man,
Because,
that,
like, as a player, you'd never do that.
yeah.
Maybe not never, but... Let's see. Resisted by magic.
I guess it's 2 net AP, right? That ability's
Need
cool.
Fire. Yeah, that was really sweet.
Target bleeds fire when hit. Just so you know.
Yeah, I want them to bleed.
I like how when you're burning, you take even more fire damage. This guy is a pain in the butt. Can I walk here for 1 AP? I can. Oh, fire for you? Yeah. Casual 80 damage from a summon, you know. But don't you ever call me casual. I like how that guy fortified himself instead of his burning teammate.
Yeah.
That was a good move. Oh my god, it's a terracotta warrior fight.
Disease attack.
Do you have more intelligence now?
I have just 11, but yeah.
Yeah, it almost seems like magic might be a better form of damage for you, because your dagger is like so tiny.
I actually am using a cleaver.
Whatever, it hits for 6 damage.
Yeah, I do. Basically, what I do is I just run around up to enemies and blast them with all my magic. Which I guess anyone could do, but not anyone can do that with 500 effective HP. Fire.
I'll yield to none.
1200 XP, thank you, sir.
Doesn't hurt.
I love it when they shoot you instead of my totems. Wait, who knocked down my freaking imp, man?
You are shackled to me.
Welcome to Shackletown.
Kaboom.
Oh, you double your Fossil Strike's damage with that, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh, no, 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 no.
It's beautiful.
You can't do that with weird magic beat.
Oh my god,
Dang.
I didn't hit anything.
Reflecto damage.
Wait, what happened to Los's summon? You just didn't use it?
It got killed by a AoE hit.
Whose turn is it? I lost my little bar thingy. Oh, there we go.
Only here.
Would you like a slap?
Here, catch this.
Can I bolt
If you just
in?
end your turn, you'll get killed by a totem. Oh, that works too.
Man, I do so much damage now with my little slippity spells. I guess it was just not knowing the way the game works. My build was super bad early on.
Well, you just don't have a lot to work with either.
Yeah, so not knowing how the game works is a big deal, you know? Because you only have so many spells early on. There's more Magisters up here, Will.
Yeah, I was just looking at what's on this bridge, and it doesn't appear to be anything. Oh, this is
Oh my god, my imp dying scared
a
the
big
big
sarcophagus.
poopies out of me.
Empty, thanks.
Oh, don't go in there, don't go in there. Gosh dang it.
In the room?
Yeah, don't... There's a, like, dead zombie guy. Okay, let's kill these guys up here first. I hate Magisters.
They're not very nice.
Well, I mean, that
Oh,
guy
there's-
was a total butthead.
There's a ladder you can go up. I don't know if they can see you though, because my sneak radius is augmented.
I'll sneak.
Yeah, you should be able to get by, no problem.
What was that?
They're fighting.
Fighting what?
I don't know, but I think I'll just kill them.
What? I'm going up
Oh,
the ladder.
they're fighting. They're fighting a dude.
Up, Seeker. You can't escape.
May Lucian guide me.
Ooh, stop spinning around, you freaking weirdos.
Okay.
I'm in a smoke cloud right now. Are you kidding? Oh, I got behind him.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're still moving independently down there. The code for that must be excessively complicated.
Yes, I can almost assure you that it is. Good. He worked for us.
Yeah, we could have like a full sneak character next run, who just like waits for the perfect moment to come out, like mid battle.
A super disease attack. Hiya!
I like how I used my super magic shell and nobody hit me with magic.
You are mine.
You're burning. It's blocked. Thank you for adding fire, Will. That's really good for me.
I hit both of them.
No, I mean, the fire is great because I can do it for my imps and my totems.
Oh yes.
Like, it's actually really good.
Oh no, your friend appears to be chained. Attack! Farewell.
So silly.
Whenever I get another talent, I'm gonna get one that gives me 1 free AP of movement every turn, which should be crazy.
Alright, so what are we doing here? We're doing this, right? Like always? Fire boys?
The guy that's chained to me... Is there actually a duration on that? It's like 3 rounds. So you don't need to attack her. You can, though. Immune to burning. Flatten.
Oh, you're petrified? Ugh. I wish I hadn't wasted my magic shell now. Can I remove petrified with first aid? No, I can't. Hey, did you know I have an ability called Sucker Punch?
No. That's cool.
I don't even know when I got that. Thank you.
Yeah, walk over here.
Oh, this guy's name is Gareth. And he's got a heck of a mustache, I must say. Does anyone need some heals?
Oh, he sure does.
No, I don't need that. Oh, his mustache? It took me a second.
Yeah. Got
Damage.
oiled.
Fire. Fire. Do you have crippling blow?
The Red Prince does, yeah.
I think knockdown's better though.
It's like
so good.
It's supposed to be like an AoE ability though, which is weird. Oh, that's gonna kill your guys.
What is?
Nothing, haha.
I mean, they got a lot of HP. I don't really care.
It would kill them. I'm just trying to decide who I'm gonna hit. Whack that guy. Whack this thing. Wow. What is this resisted by? Magic armor? Sounds good. It doesn't do any damage? Come on. By the way, that bleed fire spell also puts minus 20% fire resist.
On top of the burning?
Yeah.
Dude, what? That's a lot of bonus damage.
Haha, she's sleeping.
A fire build in this game is probably super sick. It's just like all the damage.
What's funny is that, like, in regular tabletop RPGs, most enemies are immune to fire.
Yeah,
it's like
because
probably
it's
the most common.
Yeah, because it's just so good.
That was a lot of XP.
3k XP for saving Mustache Boy.
He's talking to me.
Oh, wait.
What?
I wanted to hear his voice.
Eyes travel from your face to your
You'll
feet,
hear it.
then back again.
You're no magister, judging from that collar around your neck. How'd you come to be here?
He considers you for a moment. He inhales, he exhales, he nods.
Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker, and I'm looking for a way off this island. I don't doubt we can. At very least, you can expect a warmer welcome than you ever received at Fort Joy.
He holds up his hand before you can interrupt.
I know what you are, and neither of us is safe here. I'll mark a sanctuary on your map. Go, and soon. You'll always have a place at our table.
Cool. Oh, I can pick a reward. Scoundrel helmet, movement speed boots, +2 initiative gloves. You want some initiative gloves? What are your gloves? Or Los's?
My gloves are already +2 initiative gloves.
Maybe Los wants them?
Los might want them. Yeah, she's only got, children's gloves.
I'll pick that, because the other stuff requires strength and finesse, and I'm pretty sure it's not better than what I have already.
Oh, those are the same gloves that Los has. Or my main guy has.
Perfect.
You send him over to Los.
Now you can have a matching set.
They're pretty good. There's some coffins there that the prince can smash open with his manliness.
I sent you a shield. Maybe Los wants shield.
A shield? Slightly worse than mine. How do we get down to that ship, I wonder? Oh, this is a teleporty boy. We can't get to that ship, eh? Do you want to go back and mess with those druids? Oh. Who's this?
I found an Aerothurge helmet and a Supercharger skill book. Here you go, Pete. That's a summoning spell.
Supercharger?
Yeah, it makes your summons go nuts.
But then dive.
Yeah, but, nuts.
Not worth a memory point.
Alright, I got mostly junk from these sarcophagi.
Dang, I have 2 copies of Soothing Cold now.
Did you learn both copies?
Finally, embrace me.
Oh, what in the world is that?
Oh!
What happened to her?
I don't know, but I can tell you I don't like it.
Are you fighting it at the moment?
No, don't go near it! Don't go near it! Don't go near it!
I'm sneaking on it.
It's bad. It'll kill you instantly.
Invulnerable? But I can't attack that.
I would stay away from that. It just ruined our freaking resurrection scroll.
Okay.
Let's go.
There's something else here. There's just like some dude standing here.
Okay.
She searches.
All right then, you can pass. But I suggest you don't. The Magisters have a shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all. There aren't enough of us on the island to take on a shrieker.
She gives you.
Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly.
She hides her.
Well then, you have done us a service.
With a nod of respect, she turns to leave.
Okay. She gave us another location on our map.
Alright.
Here be pigs. Oh, we're on the other side of the pigs now. Interesting. Shriekers. I don't like that.
Oh,
Oh,
never
they-
mind. There's nothing over here. I've already been here.
What they marked on the map was the hideout that we already found.
Oh. Did you see this rabbit hole?
No?
Hey, you'll never find it, but I'll help you.
How deep does it go, Pete?
I don't know. Let me hold my breath. There's nothing in it. Nope! Don't do that, Will!
I was looting the dead bodies.
It'll kill
It
you.
worked.
It literally insta-killed Los. Like, no fairness, no nothing. Alright. Let's go back and see what those druids are doing.
Okay.
I'm never a big fan of things that are like super invulnerable and stuff.
Yeah, I think that usually it's just not telegraphed well, and it's like how we found it just now is not really a big deal because we already did the thing that's behind it, but like if that's the direction we came first, it would have been like super annoying.
Is there anything back here, you think?
No, it looks like the bridge is just broken.
Just a big empty zone for no reason? Huh.
I think with a lot of those areas you can use teleport or something to get past them.
Oh, I have teleport. You think there's
Dude,
something down
all I
there?
saw over there was like a box, not like a chest or anything, so...
I can go take a peek, I guess. Surely they'd make it worth my while, right?
I don't know.
Come over here. Come on. Knockdown.
See, all that's over there is just a box, but maybe there's something good in it. What was it? Oh, Fortify Scroll. That's cool.
Think that's worth it? I guess it's free technically, right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, Los is not chained to me. Oh. Alright. There's these druids, I guess? I guess we're supposed to be going this way since that way was backtracking technically.
Yeah.
There's a tortured, decomposing man over here. Oh, well, we forgot something. Remember we could go down below in that other area and I told you there was an ugly guy? Or a cave or something.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Where was that?
It was right back over here, and instead of climbing up, we just go straight.
Oh yeah. We almost completely forgot, eh?
Oh, my characters don't move when I spam pings.
Yeah, I know. Or if you start using an ability or accidentally click an ability, it's like, no, whoa, you know? Whoa. Magister sang. He's decomposing, dude. Are you coming through?
Yep. Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Just make it quick.
As you move closer, you can see that the skin on his hand is midnight black. It seems to undulate, as if worms were squirming through his flesh.
Let's see.
It's in the blood. I can feel it. I'm just trying to... trying to slow it down. Stop it spreading. Excavations. Digging out old weapons. More purging wands. Enough to turn... We thought it'd be simple. But Voidwoken, undead, seekers. And now this. We were doomed from the start. Dallas must have known. I
Who's
don't
Dallas?
It's one of like the head magister from Fort Joy.
We thought it might
I
help,
think
but
we might have killed Dallas already.
whatever it is, the Void itself is fighting to protect it. Dallas told us to be careful, but this is wrong. It's evil. Death.
He looks up at you, his eyes staring deep into yours.
I saw how they died.
You must think you're cute.
I heard them screaming.
Yeah.
I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Please.
Rest a hand on his shoulder, but I was just backing away.
He lowers his eyes to stare at his black, squirming hand.
So, when we found that decomposing guy that was in the torture chamber, healing him made him just die.
Yeah.
So I'm a little surprised it doesn't just kill him, but whatever.
In the flickering torch...
Hey, come to finish the job that your
Oh,
foul
source
magic
fountain.
began,
Oh!
sorcerer.
This rat! Just slurped up some source.
He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing
Murina
it
the
tight.
Brave.
Same as soon as they touched that.
He looks up at you.
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming.
He lowers his eyes.
Just...
Yeah, I don't want to kill him.
I mean, I don't like killing him, but... Just gonna loot all his friends.
There's a door here. How do we open it?
There's a big lever right here. It has a stinky cloud around it, though. You want me to open it?
Cursed. No one. Cursed. No wonder it doesn't work.
Don't touch it.
Cursed. No wonder it doesn't work. Cursed. No wonder it doesn't work.
How do I uncurse it though? Oh, we need source.
There is a puddle of it up there.
Yeah, but we still have source collars on. Did we like miss the chance to get our source collars off?
I don't know.
Alright, we'll come
I'm gonna
back.
kill this guy in here.
Why? We could save him.
Can we save him?
Yeah, I bet we can save him with whatever's through this door.
Oh, maybe. Oh, there's a big, scary shrine back there.
Of our best friend Brachus Rex.
I can kill this rat.
The Magister looked.
So what are you
gosh.
waiting for?
The Magister
It's
groaned.
literally impossible to click on them.
Drat.
I missed. That's so cool.
Seven.
Got a stinky tail.
Ooh. All right. Let's go talk to this decomposing man.
Where was he?
I will ping him in just a minute.
Where's my auto follow?
Or there was a decomposing man. I could have sworn he was over here. Did I walk too far?
If you're checking your mini map, then it doesn't show.
Oh my
Over
god,
there? No.
it's still having me ping. Good game.
Oh, I see him up there, and there's a druid talking to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
Barbarism.
They're all decomposing. It's really gross. There's like a bunch of them.
Yeah, if the druids are doing this, I'm down to kill them. This is gross.
What's a seeker? We just saved a seeker.
He struggles to focus his gaze upon you. His eyes close and his head sags forward.
Gross. Oh, I can talk to myself.
Talk to
Talk
me.
to you.
You'd already seen the full depths of Magister cruelty.
The
Oh,
next
Magisters did
Magister
this?
I meet is going to suffer.
I'd rather not meet a similar end. It would be best to keep moving.
You
We were
pansy.
lucky not to meet
That's
the
not what I
Elders this
picked.
far. We can honor them by avenging them.
Agree.
You can also just kill them.
This guy okay?
The Seeker's head twitches upwards as you approach. He struggles to focus his gaze upon you. His eyes close.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, his skin looks all better.
He feels better now.
They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain. But they're still inside. They're true souls. Uncorrupted. I feel them still. I see them still. And yes, I know full well what they'll become. And I know full well they'd rather die 1,000 deaths than be used in such ways.
Oh, they're gonna get turned into shriekers, which are the invincible monsters, I guess.
Yep.
I can't. These people are so beloved. Stay away from shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Hmm.
Is he leaving?
An old elf.
They're as good as they're called. Where you find, stay away from.
I don't know. What I do know is if we kill that guy, we get XP.
Holy smokes, you're right about that. Whoa. This whole place got turned upside
Looks
down.
like these people ran into a Magister encampment. What's this? I found something.
Oh.
I don't have the right tool. I need to dig. I need to dig here.
Will.
What's up? I'm gonna dig with my shovel.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
It's locked. Interesting.
We're out of lockpicks?
I do have one, but maybe one of these bodies has a key.
Oh. I bet it's in here. Found an empty sack. Los is really ugly.
That's not nice. Peter, how could you?
Oops.
I can pick the whole chest up. Thievery level too low. Gross.
Maybe the Magisters have the key? That doesn't sound right though. Oh no, these are Shriekers.
We can sneak past them. Maybe. There are like a ton of them down there, so maybe not.
Shriekers. I'll never get used to them.
Don't let it see you.
They're all looking at this statue. The thing is, I don't know if they're like actually protecting something. Interesting.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, they're gonna kill him too.
Now we have to load. Oh my god.
I've got scrolls.
Do I have scrolls though?
Let me see if I can send them to you. Nope. Oh wait. Yeah, no. Interesting. I see what's down there now. There are a bunch of very tanky Magisters. It's at least 4 guys, 5 guys. It might be a little bit out of our...
Yeah, I feel like we're supposed to come back. Amadia's Sanctuary, maybe?
Either that or Fort Joy if you're looking for...
Gradiana killed herself?
Divine blessings.
Huh?
It's good to see Gareth safe and
Horrible.
No, we exploded her soul jar.
Oh, that killed her?
Yeah. I mean, normally whenever you have liches, it just means that
He looks up from his
they can't come back from the dead. It usually doesn't just kill them, but I guess it depends on which lore they're going by.
Yeah, which person in town sells freaking res scrolls here?
Earth is back.
She throws her arms around you in a tight embrace.
Thank you.
No, there's a lot of people that are labeled as traders, but
My thanks, friend.
do not trade.
And my divine bliss.
Welcome, my friend. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Did you see? Gareth's back.
Very well, but do return.
Yeah, okay, shut up.
The young man fidgets with his armor and half-sword excitedly.
Well, this
He
guy
sees
sells
you
them.
approach.
Alright. Hey, I'm coming back now.
But now that he's
To the, what was it?
Amidst the placid little rivulet stream,
Hollow
you
Marshes
feel peaceful
abandoned
in her
camp.
presence, soothed somehow by an intangible. As you gaze upon, a voice seems to reach you. The voice grows.
My children. My children.
A feeling of it.
My child.
You feel that you could be intense.
My
as suddenly the pond now. The
Okay.
goddess's tears still stream freely, but an aura of loving.
Hollow Marshes, Ruined Castle? Is that where we are?
No,
No.
the abandoned camp.
Where are you dead now? Down here?
Yeah.
Usually when you cast a spell, you walk into range and then cast it, but in this game you just stand still like an idiot.
Yeah, it's pretty foolish. It's not safe to rest here.
Alright. There's 2 red flags back at our base. We should go check what those are real quick. I just noticed those.
Sure.
What are these red flags about here, huh?
Did you see? Hello again, sweet one. Yes, of course, of course.
No, no, no.
She extends her arm. You feel the
No more choking. No more silence. Divine blessing.
Oh, did your source collar get taken off?
No?
Talk to her.
This lady sitting here?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh!
Kill
so
kid.
grateful. Wow, it's that easy. You just had to talk to the lady.
What the heck is this yellow flag? Gradiana has a bunch of stuff. I don't want to play with it though.
Here, Pete, I've got a necklace for you.
Yes. For me? Who'd you send it to?
You.
Ifban?
Yeah.
Oh, got lost in all my crud.
I got a bartering necklace for Mr. Prince. His bartering is now level 4.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Oh, this Lucky Charm necklace.
Yeah.
What's this other red marker though? Must be Gareth.
Keep your chin up, kid.
I need to sell stuff
up, Sir
with
Gareth.
Mr.
Welcome,
Prince.
my friend. I know
His
you
whole
seek
inventory is
answers.
completely
I'll tell you
full.
what I can. Godwoken.
Gareth.
My friend, the voice. There were others, but they fell like crab apples from their branches. Someone else looks for Godwoken. You have spoken to her.
Gareth stared.
Yes. She was imprisoned on the late Godwoken. We'd just landed. She had The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging wands that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but
Okay,
Alexander's
here's the blacksmith.
bootlickers stumbled in first.
All of your money is mine
Got to
now.
find a way to silence those shriekers. I can't imagine any. See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure. The Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander, you do? I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather.
Oh my gosh.
We move, seekers. Now is.
Okay, where's that purging wand we found? Well,
Did we find a purging wand?
we do. It's somewhere in our inventory.
I have improvised and drained wands. I don't have purging wands.
Oh, Los has it. Cool. That's what kills the shriekers. We
Is
can
it like
bounce.
one-time use or something?
No, I don't know. I have an ability called Purge.
Whoa, necromancer and strength armor? crit chance armor, and it's intelligence gloves. Interesting. Do you like critting, Pete?
What was... So I remember there was something that we needed to go back for. Oh, we need to go save that poor guy.
The goddess's tears still stream.
Alright, so we want to go to the abandoned camp, maybe it was? No. No.
The serenity in the eyes of this place. For the first time in what feels like you feel the
Ruined castle? Yes, okay. Down. Thought it was here. In the ruined castle. Oh, it is. My other guy has bless, right? Where's my bless? Not enough empty memory slots, eh? I don't care about the wolf. Fine. We'll get rid of bloodsucker since I never use it anyways. I don't have any source points though.
I don't think they're too difficult to come by. Do I want +1 Geomancer, or do I want more Necromancy power? It's just lifesteal, so I'm not going to get that.
I wonder if I need to do this.
Knowing the reputation of
Oh.
Bracca's Rex, we should tread.
Come to the encampment, would you? The broken bridge or whatever.
Is that a teleport spot?
Yeah. Hollow Marshes. It's like the very bottom one.
Okay. The castle?
Yeah, it's the bottom one, I'm pretty sure. Something castle? Yeah, there you are.
Oh, hello.
So I was able, with my new source collar taken off, to bless that cursed lever.
Oh, we can go in down there now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Man, I wish I looked as cool as Los. My
Yeah,
gear
she
looks
has that
so stupid.
Cool Magister robe. I think you look very good, Pete.
Both your characters look cool. My guy looks like a peasant.
Yeah, the Red Prince, now that his tail's covered in armor, he is looking kind of cool.
You go first.
I'm going in.
I will give you
So this
armor
is
of frost.
armory. I'm gonna touch it, Pete.
Hold on, hold on. Let me give you... Jeez. Alright, this game. Alright, now touch it.
Do I read them or touch them?
I don't know.
Touch.
Your fingertips tingle as you reach out to the shrine. You feel power stir in your chest, but you feel lacking. The runes are in no language you understand or recognize. The shrine seems completely inert.
It's useless.
Before you stands an ancient...
Oh, there's
the
a skill
runes are
book
in
here.
your fingertips
Enrage.
tingle.
Requires warfare. Motivate and allied characters with the power of rage. They're guaranteed to land critical hits.
Huh. I think I can remove my curse now that I have blessed.
Wow, I'm gonna give that skill to Red Prince. Guaranteed crits. It silences you though, so I can't cast it on you.
Get off me, and stay off.
Wait, I can't wear the ring while... Can I bless the ring?
Wow, I think you did it. Well, I've got a bunch of cursed stuff. Hold on.
I can't remove it.
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter.
Interesting. I don't know, let me try to bless one. Oh, you have it too, huh?
Yeah. Prince. Alright, Migo's breastplate.
Were you able to?
Actually, I don't think that one was cursed. Heart of the Tyrant was cursed.
Bloody ring.
Nice.
It's loose. Get off me. And stay off.
I guess not. That doesn't seem worth it now.
It's been cursed.
Ah!
Oh, this is a lot.
Oh, it's a bloody curse.
Holy fire. That's cool. I wonder if that goes away or not. Ah! Okay, well.
Good find.
Alright. You ready to see something cool, Will? Follow me. Habibi.
Can I kill this guy down here yet?
Oh, do we need to bless him? We need to do something to him.
Yeah, let me give it a shot, I guess.
That was my only guess.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
The Magister looks...
So, what are you waiting for?
The Magister moaned.
Let's just Google it real quick before we leave. Magister saying div 2. No, you can't.
Right, we're gonna have to put him out of his misery.
Yep. Go ahead, Will.
Alright.
Give him the big one. Harder.
Alright.
Take you.
I love the prince. He's so...
Enrage is pretty good.
I just love... Worms take you, and he's just like, have at you.
Meet the
wait,
Reaper.
Los didn't get a source point. Hold on. Stupid Los.
I don't love her, so... Are you gonna blast this Shrieker?
Yeah, buddy.
And you just have a skill from your wand now or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty stupid that the game implies there's a way to cure that guy and there's not. Don't like that. Hey, baby.
Wow, turn him into goo.
Delicious.
What's he got? Nothing, of course.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah, he
Get
turned
wrecked.
into some bones.
Is what's her name still here? She left, right?
She went back to the camp, yeah.
Alright, let's go kill those other Shriekers real quick.
Okay, we can teleport there.
Ooh. I like the way you look tonight, Will.
Me too.
You're looking pretty dapper, young man.
It is the abandoned camp. Oh, there's a bunch of people here.
Now? There's more people there?
Oh, it's like all the people from the town.
I wish we could resurrect people. What are you doing?
I'm killing them.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna actually hard save it real quick. P17.
Like, look at all these guys.
Oh, you can't resurrect this dead seeker. How funny.
Yeah, their soul's gone. I can sit on this chair.
Who's this little yellow person here?
Kerben stares at
Those are the sick people.
go un. Kerben stares.
Oh, there's a Magister and a bunch of traps up here behind the camp.
Maybe it's Gareth we need to talk to.
You've come.
You see this guy up here, Pete?
Over his shoulder.
I'm talking to
his
Gareth
voice
if you want to listen.
tightens.
I've accidentally started.
Yeah,
The Shriekers
I'll
keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we
pan
should
over.
avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins beyond the Shriekers, and he's not alone, as well he would. If I didn't know better,
He reaches for the wand.
would that I could aim this wand at Alexander. No, this thing was birthed from a wicked era. Go, take.
Okay.
If you look behind the teleport statue up on the mountain, there's like a dude up there.
How do we get him?
We can go.
Oh, I see.
behind
There's vines.
But
Go.
there's traps.
Oh. How bad?
Whatever can sneak through.
Careful! No.
It hurt, but it didn't kill me because I'm so freaking thick.
Bedroll. Alright, Magister Ames. You ready to get slapped? Oh, I can't go up there with you. Hey, buddy.
He talked to him. Why is he going down?
That's not for
Hate
me to
this
say.
game.
If you must kill me, then kill me.
Death will not come quick for you. I don't have enough persuasion.
I owe Alexander. If
Hey, bud. And sucker punch. Oh.
Kind of did a lot of damage. It does more damage than me anyway. You stay right there.
Slap him. Again. Again!
I will cause him to feel a terrible sickness.
Ooh. He's diseased. Well, that's not very nice of you.
Shackle. If you have any AoE, now's the time to hit me.
I think I do.
Oh wait, I can hit myself. I get another turn. That's fine. Never mind, Pete. I get to go 2 times.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, he's got a letter. You can read it, you little lore master. Jeez, you almost killed me with that stuff. You crazy man.
Yes, I want to be destroyed. Casper, you'll never read this. I don't know why I write it. I hate you and what you did to my family. He just kept some hate mail to a dead person on his
You must help us.
in his pocket. Interesting choice.
You must help us wage our
Why
war.
did it not heal the
Peace
prince?
may be, that peace may.
Alright, we can jam out this fight real quick.
Yeah.
And then I
doing
have to go to bed.
it. Let's see. You gotta take out these monsters.
Freakadeekers, yep. They look delicious.
Yeah, I can tell you when they start attacking you. Well, you know, it's at the top of the stairs, basically.
I can slurp them from very far away.
Cool.
I could also teleport you directly in front of that.
No, 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 no. I'm going down here on the beach.
Do we get XP for killing these guys? No, you don't want to be on the low ground in the fight, do you?
I don't think it goes over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your lucky charm got shared with me. Thank you, Peter. Oh, they're following us. Yeah, so the fight is just through this big door here.
It is? Is there a high ground area for us?
Let me investigate. Yeah? No. There's somewhere you could probably teleport yourself to and not be seen.
Oh my gosh, I could teleport myself. Will, you're so big-brained. Item is out of charges. Oopsie.
Your wand?
Yep.
Huh. Oh yeah, the fight is in here.
Hold on. Do you have teleport?
No.
You have a teleport skill book?
No. I would have thrown that, like, straight at you.
Look at that idiot up there. He doesn't even have armor, Will. Do you want either of your characters up there too? Or no?
Where you are?
Yeah, where my idiot is.
No, I'm fine with being down in the low ground, actually.
I wish I could teleport myself. Hold on. I guess I'll use this teleportation scroll.
Can you not teleport yourself? Oh, I know that there's a chest that's on a spot that needs to be teleported to, question mark. Near here. I don't know if it's like a one-way trip or not.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll use this teleportation scroll. It's worth it probably. Just to both be on the high ground.
Yeah, and if you time it correctly, you can sneak up to where that other guy is up there. I can just start the fight, actually, if you want.
I think I want to be over here. Let me move Los as well. Okay. I'm ready for you to open whatever.
There you are.
I'm running in!
Do something. They saw me somehow. Can you hit him?
Yeah.
Do it. I'm being spotted. Oh. His attitude towards you is low. What is that? What is that?
Geist. It's a monster. I'm gonna save that. Let's see. I'm just gonna whack this guy.
While Bishop Alexander seems very strong, well.
Ugh, miss. It's cool. Critical, fool. Why does he run?
He's a pansy.
If I break this guy's armor, I'm gonna chain up to him. And give him some real business.
Why can I not hit this? Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's flanked now. Don't run.
Was that a lot of damage?
That did a lot of damage. Oh!
Okay. That took physical damage, right? Alright.
He just did like 180 damage to the prince.
Yeah, we need to CC that guy, I guess. Is he wet? No.
I can break his armor. I don't know if I can break his armor and... Oh, I can. I should be able to CC him if I want to. It's flanked. I love it.
More flankitude. Nice. Was that a guaranteed crit?
Yeah, he's still enraged because I cast it before battle.
Oh.
Crippled. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff. Well. Alright. I wish I was close to you.
What? destroyed the ice.
I think he was trying to freeze combo you.
They hate the prince.
Yeah, they do. As long as Alexander doesn't kill the prince, he's fine.
I can fortify him. Or I can go crazy and on that Geist.
Well, the Geist doesn't get to go.
Let me grab the Geist.
Yeah.
And do some, expedient gameplay here. Look at this.
Wait, you didn't hit the prince there?
Nope.
How?
Because I can aim it.
That's fine. In fact, that's great. I'm glad he did that.
Yeah, every time that those guys waste turns killing your summons, it's like kind of fine.
You ready for big boy heal?
Oh, he's feeling fine. Okay, crits him in the front.
Yeah, we
Is
need
that
to,
just luck?
We need to kill that thing like yesterday, dude.
If you have AoE spells, include me and these other two guys I'm surrounded by.
I'm trying to think if I have anything good here for the prince, but I don't think I do. I already healed.
He should live, and I've got lots of tricks.
Okay. I'm gonna do this then. Oh no.
Wait, why didn't that stun the Geist? Wasn't he shocked? Oh, his turn went already.
Yeah, why can't I see this guy though? That's what's making me feel a little weird here.
You need to move a little to the right.
How did that miss?
Oh.
I'm really confused, game.
Oh, that did a lot. 48 damage. Nice miss.
That's because of the blessed right there. Well, they really want to kill the prince, don't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
You just breathe fire on your own guy, can't you? Or does that not work?
I can...
But I'm really confused why they're only hitting the prince.
I thought that took more AP. Oh well, I can't do anything else.
Oh my god, what? Why?
Interesting. But now I can finally go all out, Pete. Okay, the 6-3. Oh, here we go.
Interesting.
Hello? Pete, I think you're in a bad spot.
Okay.
You see now, your foul sorcery will be the death of us all.
Which one? Should we ask him if he's afraid?
I'm not able to listen to you right now.
Oh. I'm gonna tell him to shut up and fight.
I think he's an enemy.
I
The
don't know.
Geist should die unless something strange happens.
Yeah, the Geist. But what about the worm?
I mean, I can get up to you. Eventually, it'll take me like 2 turns to get over there.
No, it's okay.
I feel frosty.
Can Los send this to me real quick?
Yep.
Nice.
If it's your turn, you can actually just use items from someone else's bag.
Why is it going to take me 3 AP to do this?
Are you resurrecting him?
Yeah.
It's a 3 AP scroll. If you put him up there with you, but in a safe spot, that'd be good.
Okay. We'll try that. I'm not sure that's the best play, but...
Alright, Geist down. When his turn comes up, I'll have him eat, like, all the food in the world.
Yeah. I don't know if I can heal him anymore. I can't. Okay, so I have 2 AP. I will do some blessed water or something. Move to the thing
do you
here.
want me to send Dum Dum up there, or do you want me to just, like,
Stay down there, you're
hold
fine.
these guys?
You're doing exactly what you need to do here. Is this guy really coming over to kill the Red Prince?
Oh, he hates the thing. Good. They have their priorities in line. That's not okay.
Oh, it's my turn? No, it's your turn. Okay. Nice. I feel like this worm is just gonna uber own us, though. You could just go rush down the metamorph lady.
Yeah, I can do that. I can start walking over there anyway.
Yeah. You have magic armor, too.
Hello, lady. Oh.
What? What is with this fight, dude? I don't understand it at all.
They really, really don't like him.
I guess.
Oh my gosh, that healed me so much. Necromancer's dumb. Come over here, Bishop.
He's gonna go fight the worm.
I knew I should have walked over there. Well, the prince got knocked down, so he's not even gonna get a turn. But at least he died with some dinner in his tummy. He's also petrified for 2 turns. That's interesting.
I don't know. I think he's gonna die. I wish those other guys would help us instead of being greedy buttheads. Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah, they all have first aid. I like how I have 132 armor and it just gets shredded.
Wait, I can't teleport you when you're petrified? Man, this game.
Nope. We got hit 3 times by that? That's kind of good.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Takes 3 AP though.
Oh, he missed the prince with that? Interesting.
Maybe the prince will live. He's got regenerate and food on him, right?
When did that guy ever cast haste? I hate haste.
They really want to fight Dum Dum, don't they?
I'm still entangled, like, how come all these guys aren't entangled?
Why is he doing 50 damage?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Both these guys are super healthy somehow. Oh, the assassin's at least dying, but...
Should I walk up there?
You'll take 2 AOs, won't you?
No, but I'm apparently still entangled, so it's not happening.
Yeah, just stall. Whatever you can do to stall, I think.
I mean, I'm holding 2 of them. There's gonna be 3, and the big worm on you.
You're out of sight.
I'm fine. Oh, he's rested.
Yeah. Uh, 3 AP. What's my best 3 AP here? And
That's pretty good.
This, maybe he'll hit the totem instead.
It's out of... Oh, they're all going up there now. I'm definitely gonna start moving.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't petrified. That sucks.
Yeah, for 2 rounds. Nullified resistance? Your tower just shot an oil barrel, which is interesting, but that's a lot of freaking oil that I have to walk through. Alright, Red Prince is finally done with his wasted turns. He might just get a turn. Nope.
Oh.
Got knocked down again.
Never mind. Which one of my spells removes knockdown? Is that first aid, which I just used? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All good. I'd just run up here. I guess everyone wants to kill the worm. Oh,
Yeah.
Except that guy. He's a jerk. Oh, man.
I'm gonna move just 2 so I can eat another potato.
Do you have, what's it called? The sleepy one?
Oh, it took my AP anyway, so never mind.
Okay.
No, I took the sleeping one off so I could use this worm trimmer.
I don't have any heals right now for you, sir. So I'm sorry about that. Ow! Ow!
I'm not slow anymore.
Why is
Actually,
this
I
guy
am still
hitting me?
slow.
Oh my god, idiot. If that guy shoots the Red Prince, I'm gonna uninstall the game. Okay.
They need to do more physical damage so I can start having some fun up there. What is that damage?
Please tell me I have a heal this turn for the Red Prince. Oh, is it my turn?
No, I'm just deciding where I'm gonna move. How much is this? Only 1 AP? Move 2.
At least all of his damage is physical, which is great with 2 Hydrosophists.
Fortified the Prince.
I think
can
he'll
bless
live.
this fire.
You can bless the Prince. Oh, you're blessing the fire. I get what you're saying. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it would actually heal him. It like heals you the most when you walk through it, right? I can just cast this ability. Circle of Protection.
Yeah. I have 4. Let me count. 1.
Restores 42 armor each turn and gives him resistance. Whoa!
I think this is the most healing for the prince this turn, so I'm going to do it this way. Game, I want to cast this spell. Okay. I can't believe that guy swiped me when he walked by, though.
Yeah,
that guy's such a butt.
This worm's almost dead and it still has 200 physical armor. Like, get out of here. Water?
Yeah. Are you within line of sight? Where are you? Yeah.
I'm behind the worm, yeah. Hey, I feel good.
Yeah, I think this is like literally an example of why magic damage is OP.
You did 800 magic damage. And no physical damage. And like all your incarnates do magic damage, and your totem does magic damage. What is that guy doing down there? Oh, there's another ladder. Good for him.
I think we should kill a few more magisters real quick.
I might actually be able to. If I'm lucky, anyway. Don't do it.
Nice. Yeah, I think we just fully focus magisters now.
I have a 25% chance to not break this guy's armor. Good. I'm gonna chain to that guy. If you have any AoE spells, you're free to hit me with them.
Does anyone need healing? The prince kinda does.
He's got regen for another turn, though.
Then I'm gonna heal Los.
And he's still in my bubble, which, I don't know, might last forever. It doesn't have a duration.
Let's do a fire totem here. And give... Oh, Armor of Frost doesn't seem too good. I'll do Encourage instead.
This worm's only level 8, and we're level 7, so we're just the best.
Cursed
Oops.
fire.
I
That
made
sounds
everyone
cool.
diseased around here.
You made everyone diseased?
Yeah. Wow, easy level up.
6k XP, dude. 6k. And now we're no longer friends. I knew it.
Yeah, heal that guy. Easy.
Wow, you hit my imp? I gotta say, I've seen smarter plays. Alright, can I smack you?
I think he double attacked your totem.
Well, that was really stupid of him. $3k XP. Yeah, boy.
I think I'm gonna armor.
That's a good play.
I'll do some leveling up here.
What special ability does the prince has? He still has his
Yeah,
force
his
point.
is really good. He's just been stunned over and over. What it does is it drains 70 magic armor and gives it to himself.
I'm gonna cast this and see what it does.
Your soul wolf.
I know, right?
He's blind.
Oh!
It'd be cooler if he got an element to him, but... Oh, that's really cool. 90?
What?
He's feeling good.
What,
You
90?
just gave him 90 armor.
Yeah. Pretty good. If he was more wet, what could I do here? I can do this combo, I guess?
Oh, yes. Where's my free movement? The pawn. Free AP of movement every turn. It's finally his turn. Behold. As I do a suck of all your energy. Ah!
You have been sucked.
Block my magic armor. Da, 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 da. Oh, I know. I'll fortify. I'm dumb for once. Go up here. Hello, you cannot run away now.
This fight would have been literally impossible if they didn't all auto-target the worm.
Yeah, if the worm was just on their side, you're 100% right. How much damage does this deal? Oh yeah, that's a lot.
He's just like burning, bleeding, on fire.
Oh, we did a swap. Man, I wish I went after him now. I'd throw all my AoE up there. I've got 2 memory slots now. Amazing.
I wish my wolf would get a turn. I can't like cast anything that I want to. Kind of annoying. I guess I'll walk closer then. What does Flay Skin do? Oh, Soul Wolf's turn, eh?
Yeah, I just gave that guy more health.
Can't reach destination.
Oh, is he blocking the top of the ladder? Very funny. Taunted.
I guess I can't do anything with my wolf. Really good ability, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too close quarters. If you can hurt the lady that has a bunch of magic armor, that would be ideal. Also, if you stand inside of that dome, you'll become powerful.
God, this game is so buggy, dude. Oh my god. I just teleported my wolf into the air and did like 50 damage. Fine though. How do I even get up there?
There's a ladder, but he's blocking it.
Hey, can we kill that idiot? Jesus, fight's taking so long.
Wait, why did that entangle everyone? Interesting.
Yeah, I guess
it's actually so toxic.
I don't think I've had less fun in a fight than right now. Oh, I'm dead. And stunned.
Why is everyone decaying now? Is it because of cursed fire?
Yeah, it must be.
Don't do it.
Oh, I don't care. I'm about to like turn my game off. I'm so annoyed.
Okay. It doesn't get rid of bad fire, really?
I guess
don't
not.
understand.
I don't think this is a good design to like block the ladder here, but okay.
The fact that they can tactical retreat up there, swap teleport, and just teleport is like the best. Why did he do that?
Who knows?
It's if the Red Prince gets another turn, I'll have him eat food. I think his decay goes around.
I can't move, I'm entangled.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Haha.
Did you do that?
You weren't in the targeting highlight when I cast that spell?
Alexander is fallen. The son of Lucian is dead.
Yes, hit me. Alright, Red Prince.
Says he's still decaying, right?
Yeah, but it says potions, which hopefully does not count food. I guess we're about to find out. Okay. It says potions and healing spells, not food. Like, if it's gonna be specific, it should include everything.
You can heal yourself at least.
True.
We'll complete this fight eventually. It'll be slow now, though. I can't believe I can't get any vision up there, which is really frustrating right now. Like, I can't even put a totem or an imp up there.
Yeah, and if you take one step, you'll burn. I'm trying to decide what spell I want to do here. Oh, yeah, this is good. Okay. It literally can't do 39 damage, but I guess if they say it can. You can't cast it like right on the edge? I've been able to cast stuff.
It's because you have a better line of sight.
Yeah. You're right. Like, she literally hasn't even moved. It's so dirty that she can just stand there.
Yeah, I just...
Good. Oh, it's all steam now?
Oh, so we can finally see now? Cool.
Going up.
Wait, how could you get up now?
I don't know, maybe you're just bad at clicking.
No, it definitely didn't let me. I think it's because we killed that lady.
And I will skip her turn.
Game's buggy. Cool.
What even happened?
I don't know. It's not clear when I'm picking someone up and I can't see. Because I was like, there's no way I can't see up on that ledge. But apparently I can't.
Dropped oil on your head, apparently.
There's no way she kills you, right? You just need some magic armor and you're good?
Behold, magic armor.
Yep.
I still have 100 HP.
It looks like so little on my screen.
Yeah. Oh no. Ice.
If this takes more than 1 AP, I'll be really mad.
Wow, that spell is so good. It's actually nuts. It restores 60 magic armor. Oh, she's done for.
What just happened?
Your totems died. Or that one can't see. No slips, no whammies. Alright.
Alright, I super duper have to go, Will. It's so late. I'm so in trouble.
Alright, make sure you hit save 5 or 6 times.